Let's understand the difference between Python and R when it comes to the perspective of data science. So data science is a stream which includes various type of computations and basically it is design of experiments. In this complete tutorial, you will understand the basic difference of Python and R with the help of an example. So let's have the overview of this complete tutorial. So what we'll be discussing on this complete tutorial. The first thing is we will analyze what is data science all about. So data science, when it comes to the broad definition perspective, it is said to be the design of experiments. With right data, we can address the questions we are interested in. And with the poor design of experiments or a poor choice of which data we gather, it can be difficult. So the study design might be the most important aspect of data science, and that is what we will be discussing here, like why we have selected Python or R as a tool for data science. The next thing we will be discussing about Python and R, the list of features, like why it is important to select Python or R when it comes to the experiments of data science. After that comes the basic differences. We will understand from the infographic point of view what are the list of basic differences when it comes to Python and R. And later we'll understand why Python is selected as a tool, because Python is the open source scripting language, but still it is selected as a basic tool for data science computations. And then comes the idea about understanding like why R is used as a tool, because R is also a programming language. But we need to understand that why R is selected as a tool for computation. And after that, we'll have the basic illustration, the demonstration with Python as well as R with the case study, and we will understand the difference of computation from both of them. So let's get started with the first thing. Like, what is data science? That is the biggest question. If we focus on the word called as data, we live in a particular world that's drowning in data. Websites track every user's click. Your smartphone is building up records of location and speed every second. So basically quantified selfers were predominators on steroids that are ever recording the heartbeats and everything. So these are the basic examples which gives a scenario that data is becoming very important nowadays. So when it comes to data science, it is nothing but a combination of first thing which comes into picture is the mathematics expertise. All the mathematical calculations from the scientific point of view and the mathematical expertise with the technology. Like if they start using scripting languages for showing up the output. Say for example, I know probability. I have the technical, the basic formulas for probability. But I need to show the output in this visualization manner in a systematic way. Then I will need technology to show the output. So for technology, the picture comes as the scripting languages like PHP, Perl, Python, or programming languages like Java, R, and so on. So it is the combination of mathematical expertise, technology, and the business knowledge. Business knowledge means like understanding the requirements, like why do we need to show it. Say if you have a research paper to demonstrate on the weather forecasting, and based on the weather forecast you will analyze what will be the weather forecast for 15 days. So for that we need some computations of mathematics expertise. They will use the technology. Say the technology can be our programming language or any Octave tool or any other tool. And the business knowledge will be like this will give you a better scenario for the users to understand like what will be the weather forecast for the next days, upcoming days. So this combination is gathered over here, and that is how data science is represented. To understand from the pictorial point of view, the area evaluation of data science is given over here. It involves the hacking skills, the machine learning, math and statistics knowledge. If I want to say hacking skills, it's all about a combination telling you that whatever information, say for example, if you want to hack on the good perspective, because when you are a hacker, you are getting information for the good perspective. If you are a cracker, then you are actually destroying the existing system. So all the hacking skills with the machine learning pattern is nothing but like Following artificial intelligence point of view. If I say artificial intelligence, it is nothing but following the algorithms of human brain, and based on that, the output is being achieved. Math and statistics knowledge are those for the statisticians who follow the formula and get the output. Traditional research means the primitive research patterns, and the substantive expertise means everything related to the natural forecasting. Say weather forecast was the example which I gave, and then comes like prediction of the earthquake prone areas, like what will be the earthquake prediction for these areas and what should be the precaution measure to be taken. So all these combination gives the perspective of a data science. So this is how is data science all about. Now the next thing we will understand, when Python and R is used as a tool for data science from the infographic point of view, what is the basic differences? There are few set of differences, and the features and differences is being listed over here. Starting with the first thing for Python and R, description perspective, Python I can say is a king of data science programming languages, and for R it is the golden child of data science. Basically, both of them are equally competent to show the output which is needed or to show the output which can be achieved. Then comes the purpose. It is the general purpose language which is known for its simple syntax and operability on different operating systems basically. And for R, it is the open source programming language and is very beneficial for statistical computing. R competes with I can say Octave language, which is also used for the statistical computing. And it operates smoothly with a list of operating system which is mentioned over here, that is Linux, Windows and Mac. Now the next thing comes into picture is about understanding the basic features between Python and R. Python and R includes like Python has the features of broadness, efficient, like it is very efficient to understand about it. So, and the next thing comes is like it is extensible. It is very easy to understand set of scripting language. It can be mastered easily. But when it comes to R, it is the open source language, all-in-one analysis toolkit because it is used in statistical computing. Everything comes under one picture and everything is included in one toolkit. Then comes the basic understanding about robust because it is very easy to grasp. It includes a powerful package like Python only, but some packages are inbuilt in R. There is no need to install. In case of Python, you need to install it as and when it is needed. But in R, it has already been included. The list of libraries over here is given over here. This is actually used for the data visualization and manipulation perspective. The libraries are NumPy and SciPy. SciPy and NumPy are for mathematical calculations. Then comes Matplotlib. Then Pandas. There are even a library which is actually used for data visualization, which is called as Anaconda. For R, it comes like Carnet. Then string R, ggplot. ggplot is like Matplotlib only for data visualization. Now let's understand the popular applications. So Dropbox is written in a Python programming language which is now close to 170 million users. Then the next thing is popular application comes like various plugins of Python are created in like Python only. There is no need to use the third-party language for creating plugins. When it comes to R programming language, R programming is widely used in the industries which use data-driven decision support and statistical data analysis. Zillow is an app which uses R programming to promote prices, like the prices of the real estate and everything. The next thing we'll understand now is about why Python is used as a tool. Prior to that, I would like to tell you that there are various strategies to select a tool. If a project requires working with data from scratch, like converting the unorganized data in systematic manner, then you should use Python for data analysis because it would help you to convert the unorganized data into organized data. And if the data fetched is already in the systematic manner, say for example an Excel sheet which includes all the information which is like you can get it, like the complete picture is clear, like this value corresponds to this value, then in that case, R programming is used for data analysis and manipulation. The current trends in increasing data scientist jobs helps in making better decision on language to learn first R language or Python language. So let's analyze for Python. The first thing which comes into picture is broadness. Python includes add-ons and libraries for data analysis, which is the core module of the data science. Python programming is used broadly for web development, even automation testing and ETL. The next thing is like it is efficient. With the increasing amount of data that needs to be processed, it becomes primarily important for developers to manage the data efficiently. That is the plus point. Python includes generators in the form of functions, even modules to help iterative processing to work with large amount of data sets. The next thing is it's very easy to understand. That is the biggest plus point. Python has gained wide popularity as the syntax is crystal clear to understand. Data scientists gain expertise, knowledge and they get a mastered language like a Python to get the output as desired with the defined number of steps. But there are certain limitations, like as there is like both sides of one coin. So you need to analyze all the two sides. We saw one side with the various plus points, but when it comes to cons, the first thing which comes for Python is that Python is slower in comparison with other programming languages as it is an interpreted language. Python requires rigorous testing as the errors show up in runtime. Python programming is still considered weak on mobile computing platforms as there are few apps created with Python as a core language. Next is why R is used as a tool. It is the best tool. R language is considered as the best tool for data visualization. It virtually includes all the statistical models to create unique models for visualization and manipulation. The next thing is like it is used for research. R programming produces best results of visualization which can be used in research white papers. The results can be traced when needed and can be reproduced to create a different result structure. The next thing which comes into picture is like it includes a wide community support. Our language provides a large community support with 1,000 developers and draws the talents of data scientists across the world, not peculiar to one country. It is like the community is spread across the world. The community includes packages in various domains like finance, machine learning, web technologies, and pharmacy. The next thing is we will understand now is about the demonstration for, or we can say the basic illustration for Python as well as R with the given case study. My case study is like, according to the recent survey, there are a lot of polluted cities observed in North India. And we need to calculate and display, like we need to show something in chart format for the top 4 polluted cities. My aim is to show the information gathered in the pie chart. Pie chart will be a better illustration because it will show you the percentage level as well. So my expected output now is to show the polluted cities in pie chart along with their distinct legends. So the first example we will understand now is with Python. And then we will understand with R. So for computing the result in Python, we will be using Sublime Text as our editor. And over here, when I go to the command prompt, I'll show you one more thing. Like to understand that Python has been installed in your system or not, we will just give the command name Python. This will compute to the Python shell which says that my system includes Python. If your Python is not installed in your system, in that case you will get a result or basically an error in the command prompt mentioning that Python is not identified as a keyword or the command. In that case, the first prerequisite comes into picture is to install Python. So this part is being done, so I'll just exit from here. And now I'll show you the basic library which is needed for installation is matplotlib. So we will be installing this with the command pip install matplotlib. And once the installation is being successful, it gives you the output result as it is expected. So matplotlib is the library for Python to help in data visualization, like showing up charts and everything. Our system already has matplotlib, so we are getting the output like the requirement is already being satisfied. Now here, what we are going to do is we will take the case study scenario, and based on that scenario, the top populated cities in India as per the survey is Delhi, Patna, Gwalior and Raipur. So we will be demonstrating this in the percentage way, like import, we'll just increase the font size. Matplotlib, this is our library. Matplotlib.pyplot as plt, and then we will take the pie chart. So pie chart, like where the slices will be ordered and the slices will represent the cities. So here I'll start with the labels of those slices as Delhi, and then comes the value of Patna. This is the second one, and after that is Gwalior, and the next populated city is Raipur. So once that part is done, we'll include a variable for sizes as well. Sizes equals, the top one is Delhi, so I'll say 45, 30, 15 and 10. If you compute for the summation, or the summation of 45, 30, 15 and 10 is 100. So I am actually using the basic 180-degree kind of a pie chart system over here so that the percentages can be calculated properly. Then the next thing is like I would like to explode, like remove one slice from the list of slices in the pie chart. So that is done with the function of explode in Python. So I'd like to remove Gwalior from Raipur. So I will take it 1 over there. Then after that comes the picture. So it would be done in this way, like 0. This one will be 0.1. So Gwalior will be removed from there. And after that, we will take a picture to plot these subplots. So we will say figure1.ax1 equals plt.subplots. And once this part is being done, we will call for the pi value, the pi function in Python to plot the pies, which will take these sizes. These are the list of sizes. And after that comes the next one is to include a feature of explode. So my explode feature will be given with the variable explode. And then comes the labels are the city names. And the next value is to show that is shadow equals true. And the start angle, so my start angle will be from 90 degree. So once this part is being done, it's important to get the axis as equal. So I will set my axis as ax1.axis with the value of equal, and then comes the value for title, that is plt.title with the value of top polluted cities, and the value to be shown, that is plt.show. So once this is done, we'll go to the command prompt and redirect to the desktop section, which includes Python scripts. It's Python scripts. And we will clear the folder like in the command prompt. Now it's important to run our project and understand whether it is running properly or not. Now we'll run the script over here as python case study.py. This will compute the charts in the systematic manner. For the top 4 polluted cities will be given in the pie chart, which helps the end user to understand the percentages and the rank of those top 4 polluted cities. So we have got an output over here, which is the top 4 polluted cities, starting with Delhi, then comes Patna, and afterwards is Gwalior, which is sliced, like it is removed from the slice collection, and the Raipur. If you see, the shadow is being added over here, and this value and the image which we have got, the pie chart can be saved in the figure which you needed. Like this is the plus point when it comes to understanding the Python perspective, or basically understanding the scripting of data science in Python. The similar thing we will do in R programming language. For that, you need installation of R software tool from the website. And once it is done successfully, it will be available over here. You just need to search over here as R, which is actually present in this section, which is the R programming language. And this language includes a shell for computing, and we will be using this shell now for understanding the better results. So for that, first thing we will close our Python prompt. And here in R also we will take the array values, and this array values will also include a label, and the pi percentage will be calculated over there, and accordingly the image will be visible. So for that I'll say X. Here I'll take a label as X. Stored, the percentages to be calculated will be done, but the value will be stored in this way with the variable values as 45, 30, 15 and 10. So my X values includes a variable count. And after this we will take the labels in the similar way. The labels will be nothing but values of cities, that is Delhi, then comes Patna, and after that comes Gwalior, and after that comes a value for computation, which is Raipur. So once this is done, my labels will be visible over here as Delhi, Gwalior and Raipur. So 4 values are there. Now we need to calculate the pi percent as well. So my pi percent will be, it will be computed as, it will call for a function of round, which will round up the value of 100 into X divided by sum of X, and the next parameter it will be taken as 1, which is like rounding up value. Will calculate the pi percent in this way. So my pi percentage are this, because as per the percentage logic we have already taken the variables, that is 45, 30, 15 and 10. Now we need to set up our pie chart. So pie chart in our programming language is done with the function of pi, where X and the labels will be taken over here, that is labels equals pi percent. Then comes the value which is like main equals the value of top polluted cities, and then comes the color, which will be the combination of rainbow colors, that is rainbow, and the value will be length of X. And once this part is being done, as you can see over here, we will have the legend also designed for the same computation. So let's get started with the legend. Prior to the legend values, we had a look about the top polluted cities, but it's still not clear that which city is mentioning which color. For that we need legend. So legend will be given in this way inside R as legend function, and the location is top right, And after that comes the situation to be mentioned. Now starts with the array of Delhi as a first city. Then comes Patna. And after that comes is Gwalior. And the next value to be computed is Raipur. And then we will set up our values over here inside an array with the location or in-depth analysis as 0.8, which is the sex value, CEX. And then comes the value to be filled now again is the rainbow colors with the length of X, which will give the proper legend colors which is needed with the length of X. So this computation is being done properly. Now after that we will do next thing is like you can see the legends are properly set with the Delhi as a red color with the 45%, Patna as green, and this one is somewhat with cyan color and the violet color. So accordingly my pie chart is being displayed properly. The PNG file will be automatically generated if you need it, because the PNG function can be done with the function in our programming language with PNG and the file name. So if you see for both the differences, now I will just run the program over here also. So we have two pie charts over here. There is no such basic like very unique differences because the visualization perspective might vary. But when it comes to the legend perspective and the look and feel, obviously from the statistical point of view, R can be selected. But the biggest disadvantage in R is like if the information is given from the scratch, then we need to spend our efforts to make the information in the organized manner. Whereas in Python, it helps you to do so, like whatever the information you get, you can compute and create the values as the way you need it. That is the plus point when it comes to Python. So these are the two basic differences of R and Python, which is used as a computing tool for data science.